Hey guys, I'm going to make another video today. I just watched the 60 minutes video of about Madeleine McCann case called Maddie and the Monster. They talked in depth about Christian Bruckner, and they even talked about what the Germans are doing, the German investigators, even a couple of German journalists as well, and stuff they found on Christian Bruckner's hard drives. Apparently they found 8,000 videos of these fantasies and stuff like that he had on his computer on a hard drive and on USB drives as well. Now, apparently that's the evidence that they're trying to link Christian Bruckner with the murder of Madeleine McCann. Now, they also said that people saw him in the vicinity of that place near the tapas bar, and also near the apartment where the McCanns were staying that night in Praia da Luz in Portugal. So they also said that he may have killed someone else in Germany as well, another young little girl, but they do not have evidence against that either. And they said that they found articles of clothing which were little swimsuits of little girls' swimsuits, and they reckon that's like key evidence towards the case as well. So they believe, prosecutors in Germany believe, this is the key evidence that will convict him of the murder of Madeleine McCann, and possibly others as well. So that's the stuff that they talked about, and that's Liz Hayes talked to, the journalist for Channel 9 talked to also a journalist from a magazine in Germany, and also a Portuguese reporter as well about it, that reported on the case as well, including friends, possible friends of Christian Bruckner and others as well. And apparently he had a factory somewhere that he owned in Germany, and that's where they found the computer files and the hard drives, and also files and stuff like that he had, and thousands and thousands upon videos and evidence. Now they reckon Christian Bruckner is just a prolific rapist and sex offender. He has sex offender charges all the way back since '95, and that he raped a 71-year-old woman as well, and he also raped a 12-year-old girl somewhere in Germany or somewhere else. And this was even when he was living in Portugal, that he raped a 71-year-old woman as well. And they think that because of his previous crimes, this is what a profile thinks, that he's not an opportunist predator, but they reckon he's doing it for power, and that he was just power-crazed sex offender. Now, remember, pedophiles are only attracted to children only. They're not attracted to old women. They only think and attack their victims as children. So it's not likely that he would end up, raping also this elderly woman and stuff like that, because, pedophiles do actually, only want to have sex with children. And it's hard to believe that this is the only evidence that they've got, and they're not going to willingly give it up, because they're still building a case against Christian Bruckner at the moment. So it's going to be interesting to watch and see whether they can take this evidence to court and actually convict him of this. Because he's already in prison for another thing as well, and apparently he's, attacked his ex-girlfriends as well, and apparently he was used abuse and all that sort of stuff towards them as well, like beating them up and stuff like that, and raping them and stuff like that. So apparently he was into that, and he also had a little kiosk shop somewhere in Germany near a kindergarten and near a childcare centre across the road. So they reckon that's a part of it as well. I don't think the German profile got it exactly right. I don't know if he's got psychiatric training or what, but he believes that this is the causes of his crimes. So it's something to watch, that documentary, and it's on 9 now here in Australia. They may put it up on YouTube, they may not put it up on YouTube on their Channel 9's channel, but on 60 Minutes on their channel. But if they do, I think it's great that the rest of the world will be able to see this documentary too, including those in the United Kingdom, and maybe for Jerry and Madeleine McCann's mother as well to see it. So yeah, it's going to be something that, and we don't know if this is real evidence or what. Apparently they reckon there might be an accomplice to the crime as well. There might be someone else involved, and they're going to try and link that with Christian Bruckner. But whether this is true or not, we don't know. Apparently they heard a conversation, and he said something in a chat room, but and he even said it to someone on a drunken night, and all this sort of stuff. So, but